comp here from Dig. They have a lot of tools. It's just that they're gonna need that coordination to pull this off because, as we've seen, a couple, even milliseconds, the map pressure that Team Dignitas have, and then the extra teleport being triggered there for Team Dignitas. In fact, looking for the dive. He's gonna find it.
Oh, Puree, he will have the ultimate. Is there too much crowd control for him? Invulnerable in that, knocked up but not out, and he's saved by the wild growth. But that's a lot of ultimates to save. Billy Boss wants to go in, seeing the health bars right now of energy, getting locked down. Nobody was there with him. He's forced to flash. Fate's call comes back in, and that's gonna be Impact, the first kill of the game. 15 minutes.
All right, looks like they might contest this. There's a teleport for Impact, remember.
Easier said than done, but there's the dragon. Fate's call on to GBM. This could be a big lockdown, but Karma has a lot of utility. He's gonna have a shield after the polymorph. No, the follow through comes in. The kill from Ship. Mantra Q coming from GBM, absolutely destroying 3 members of Dignitas. It had to be over 1,000 damage overall. They are still not afraid to fight. Dig wants to bite back after they take a little bit of damage, but is it the right time? Moon takes a bit. Conquan's out of the fight with his ultimate on and now off. And it looks like Dignitas may be losing this one ever so slowly. History is repeating itself.
So he found the solo kill. That right there was a flashy play, Riv. He flashed, right? Technically.
That was flashy.
Don't even really care which target they hit.
Right. The Billy Boss went Titanic first, so he's actually not as tanky as he would love to be. Still taking some big damage. Good Fates. They got the targets they want. Moon, they're all right in the middle here, so they could take a lot of poke damage if they don't get the kills they want right away. They are funneled into a damage zone, and Shifter is taking the next one. The true shot barrage across 3 probably helped to keep them alive, but it's going to be Moon ending them with a javelin on the way in. And
moves there to walk away with his life, but it's not the main point of the story here. The main point of the story is NRG had a great re-engage from Conquan. He actually wasn't even moving. He stopped on the shrine that he had erected. But yeah, now told. All right.
They're just going right as they have the batting order back in front of them.
Pretty good.
Moon takes a bit of damage. Oh, Apollo, half HP, takes the wild growth right away. Impacts in, knocks up Apollo so they can get him down, and Altec finds the auto. Now into Billy Boss. Conquan super tanking the turret for the team as they get by. All the communication really coming together for NRG this game, and maybe on the right path.
This is definitely a statement game for NRG, and GBM goes in once again.
A little too hard, trying to be real flashy in the end of the game.
That was the best team fight that Dig could hope for, and it wasn't enough.
Right in front of the Nexus. Not going to be enough for Dig in their last-ditch effort to Fate's call and save their tempered fate and save the base. We're looking at 27 minutes in. NRG looking for some fantasy points here as the respite goes down in the fountain, and so does the Nexus. NRG Esports takes down Team Dignitas.
Definitely.
Streak. Let us know by tweeting at LOL Esports with the hashtag RENWin or the hashtag IMTWin.
But you got to hit the snare first. It's the early damage here from Rumble. Crumbs is able to get the last hit on the full camp, though, and here comes the collapse. RF does have ulti, and now it's rain over.
Oh, this could be bad. RF Legendary, that's the ultimate coming in, and that's going to be First Blood Renegades.
First time.
Oh,
you have a good fog advantage.
The body slam for a little bit of ground game from Crumbs means they really want this bot lane. Huni comes in. Hakuo is going to be able to deny quite a bit of damage here.
Ooh, the collapse.
On back to Turtle. That's going to be the Equinox down as well. Adrian doing everything he can, but he's watching his team go down. Renegades just a few steps ahead on each play. Here comes Rain over. The laser doesn't even hit that hard for Final Spark. And Immortals is getting torn apart. They don't.
3-man siege up top here, and Turtle and Adrian got to be careful about the dive.
Straight took the turret. Hakuo has it. Gets a little bit more defense. That's going to be the concussive blows. The turret. Turtle stood behind the turret, and Freeze couldn't match the shots he needed to. They denied the dive. There's the heal. Freeze wants to stay in it, but he can't win it. And Adrian and Turtle stay alive. That's going to be Adrian going down finally by the Peacemaker. Staying too long.
Although there's actually getting collapsed on here, the answer from Alex.
Gotta be careful. There's a lot of do-si-doing going on. Who's got the best moves? Belter's in. That's the Thunderlord's proc coming up. One last hit. The prismatic barrier will not be enough, and Belter falls. Gotta keep the pressure up. They gotta find the objectives. They gotta make the turrets fall, and it might be a rain over that falls next. They gotta be careful of their aggression. The teleport comes in. Echo is also from the bottom. Huni has gotten himself into this fight, and he's just on the backside and too far away from the rest of the team. Hakuo very close to going down, looking for the laser.
First dragon of the game, and First Dragon for Immortals very easily.
Yeah. Immortals are definitely getting pushed. It's going to be the boosted back, and they will be able to get back to this fight. Laser shot fired. Crumbs waltzes up. He may be in a bad spot now. If Immortals can get themselves over the wall, body slams used to go towards Immortals base, so Crumbs could get fried here. That was going to be just a deterrent ultimate coming in from Alex Each. Didn't really hit anybody in the fight. Things are just chaotic right now. Turtle could go down. It may look like he's going to live, but he finally hits the ground. RF Legendary able to pick up a kill, but this is not looking good for Renegades here as they try to start a spark. Whoa, this may be all they can get. Huni is trying to trail behind them. Renegades, Crumbs going in very hard. Huni is going to come in strong on the back line here. They have to be careful. Adrian gets out alive, and they have to recognize Huni was on Alex Each on the back line. They take down the support, and now they have hardly any disengage. It's going to be the dissonance coming in from Alex to keep stopping it. Parallel convergence and phase dive in from Huni. A nice equalizer laid sideways, already walked off by Renegades. Doesn't slow him down too much. Could have been laid vertically with the team. And now, oh my God, the follow-up. Kobe, this is what we're talking about. The follow-up does not stop, one after the other. RF trying to go in, he's exhausted down. There's so many heals, shields, and exhaust that are keeping Immortals alive at a sliver of health, but making Renegades want it that much more, and costing them so much more.
With Baron buff, that is definitely going to be the inhibitor. And Immortals make a run all the way back. Renegades try to go for it. 2 turrets. Not a good trade.
Huni basically takes it just as fast as the guys in the top lane of Wild Turtle and Adrian. And now they're going for inhibitors. Yeah, easy. It does not, it looks like actually as well, Renegades didn't back. They tried to come back, and now this is not going to work out for them. Wild Turtle and Huni get to the Nexus turrets. That's one down. Hakuo throwing down the Glacial Fissure to try and stop the escape and keep the fight. They want this to go for broke and take down Immortals, but if they don't, it is the game. Adrian is going to fall. Huni's already down. The ultimates have been used there, and it is going to be Renegades cleaning this up. A few more kills, not going to happen on a Pole Belter, so if Pole Belter, Turtle can both...
Turret. Renegades going for the play, though.
It's a TP party! Huni's on the other side, doesn't come in quite as fast. It's going to be right onto the middle of... Oh, my word, you read my mind, Kobe! Rain over the rest of the team going in. That was the final spark for this one, ladies and gentlemen. A few more catches, a few more kills. Huni's gonna flash phase dive in and get a face full of Gragas. That's Crumbs going down, and now it's gonna be Immortals finally pulling the trigger, putting down the pressure. Huni goes down valiantly in the last push, and it's gonna take 31 minutes, coming up on 32 now. 13-12 after there are hardly any kills in this game. Now we see Immortal trying to scrape up whatever is left on the map. The Nexus is the only thing left as Pobelter picks up a double kill and Immortals.
Wow, she's not good at initiating. If Tia ports down and you get a gold card, you get immediate follow-up with a silence field, so you can't flash out, plus it's going to root you afterwards. Right, will they move up here? Because this is kind of hard to gank unless you get a winner's fight onto high.
There's the flash forward. Svenskeren uses the body slam. He also gets his flash in. They're onto high, and high goes down. That kills for double lift.
Great job of targeting the Soraka. This might backfire on him, though. Svenskeren looking for the counter.
Don't think they knew that Svenskeren was
Mini
there.
wave too.
Oh, bops it back, and he may just get bopped all the way. Is forced to flash out. He gets taken down. Jensen comes up with a play there. TP's away. He's up towards the top turret now. He's perfectly fine. Bjergsen could easily get caught here, but they don't want to mess with Svenskeren so close to the turret still.
Oh, the micro.
Maybe he does. Rosh going in. Bites off more than he can chew. And the wild card, not so wild, picks up its target, finding Svenskeren.
Been able to keep up the pressure. Ooh, actually calling Sven back. Oh, didn't see the beginning of that one.
That's a bop.
Let's get Q early.
There's also a fight. Oh, wow. Well, you just see TSM health bars getting shredded right now under Balls' ultimate as he calls in the Cannon Barrage. And it looks like they're going to find Svenskeren as well. Over the wall, there's going to be a slow here, but another dash. He's got to watch the body slam hit. Yeah. That could be his life. It looks like Rush is going to finalize it. He says, remember, top lane? You don't have a turret this time.
Look at that.
First, they're only losing mid here, so they have to watch how they can get attacked going into these other turrets in the warding. If we're going for real quick with the TF on there, and not the cleanse. Uh-oh, though. Rush actually gets hit up at Steadfast Presence. He can't get in or out when he tried to safeguard to his ward. A lot of focus onto Rush. Sneaky now has Yellow Star on him. High's trying to get back to the help and Fate's call. Haunter making it out. Rush actually healthy now. Sneaky goes down. The wild card's just missing on the end as Cloud9 backs up but still wants to attack.
That was a big pick onto Rush. Rush actually took that fight, let himself be caught, thinking that he could rely on Lee Sin's mobility to escape. Oh, that ult! The ult does more damage the lower you are.
Does Doublelift have time to sit still? He does for a second, but he knows it's very dangerous. The rest of the team has to give up a lot of their HP just for Doublelift to stand still. Svenskeren makes it out alive. The cannon barrage coming down, and it looks like that's going to be High going in for the initiation of the Fate's call. Bjergsen's the one that hit, and they find the image and the real one. And it looks like they're going to be going hard. Doublelift, eyes on, he gets kicked to the back. Cloud9 knows with that much HP.
We have to respect the Bio-Arcane barrage. TSM, though, after that one mid pick there with the team fight they were able to force, regaining control. And they want the team fights. They just want to stay grouped up and continue to work around Doublelift, who has both summoners.
Ultimate's very close to being up. High's just about to have his to heal it up. Yellow Star pulling back. His Unbreakable's now down. Could not get the barrel to go off. Spreads the team and actually hurts Bjergsen engaged there, but Rush gets pushed into the right spot. Another one for Doublelift. He's going to be able to move forward with the team. Another one for Doublelift. Can we get a third coming in? They've got the slows. They've got the pressure. Haunter's going to hammer that one home. And Doublelift, you can see, calm, cool, and
forward into your team and the rest of the enemy team back. Uh-oh, balls!
Kaboom.
And that's exactly what he did. He hit Rush into the team so they could all focus fire Rush down and get the numbers advantage early in the team fight, while it knocked the rest of Cloud9 back. It's right in. Protect. Whoa!
That didn't even need the full chain to connect. He gets the front end burst out of the LeBlanc combo. Bjergsen picks one up, and that lights the fuse for the fight that could be the final one here against Cloud9. 28 minutes into the base, onto the inhibitor. Not many minions behind them, but ones they will get are Baron up. So they may have some time at this turret. Doublelift, standing tall and standing small. It looks like he will have to back up on this one. Baron.
He's got a GA, interesting.
Baron should be going down quite soon.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be able to get out alive. So, TSM knows they can't go for the game. They go back and they will try once again.
Split the recall there, so they're just kind of leaving Yellow Star.
Oh, he didn't do any damage
to his 1v1.
It's so unfortunate. Here it is, or maybe not. He does have the locket. Got the magic resistance he needs. Will continuously be able to slow. Kog'Maw's going to have Voidoo's coming up. Rush should be able to finalize this with the cripples and the hits. And everything that they wanted, but how much did they just waste to get that kill?
They wasted a kill for their jungler and a Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel is garbage now.
Yep. And you don't have the chance to sell it and buy something else as the jungler.
It's amazing. I mean, you're not always going to have the chance to be able to hit a really good
bit of damage they have to be careful of. That was one barrel from Balls. His ult is now down, throws it right on top of TSM, but they're already actually out of that damage. They lose Jensen immediately. He does not get the Zanyas in this fight. And now they will be pushed back to their own turret. Haunter's able to soak up, really giving Cloud9 any breathing room. Every time an objective is up or a possibility is up, they take it, and this may be one of those advantages to grab right here. Steric's Gauge Rage goes off, but it's not going to be enough. Rush will fall once again. As soon as the team needs him, and TSM's going to head for Baron.
Yeah, no jungler for Baron means it would be a... Whoa! They are going to go contest.
I mean, if you can put the damage on, pressure as much as you can, that's what they're feeling. Once hit out Haunter, he's playing Whack-A-Barrel and he's totally winning against Balls right now.
He took out the middle domino.
Oh, the Unbreakable stopped the next barrel. He was looking for that to do all the damage. Just a one barrel going off is not going to be enough to stop TSM right now. Jensen gets the cleanse, they get the locket, they have all of the utilities they have used already, and this is it. Cloud9 has to fight with the abilities. TSM crushing down right now. Level 18s across the board, and Cloud9 cannot stand to turn around and fight against TSM.
They killed the jungler, though, and they stopped the Baron. So they made the call to go contest this, not give up the Baron. It does cost them a Nexus turret. However, stopping...
How much will they be able to get?
Yep, Doublelift gonna melt it.
The pushback, a final go for broke, possibly Kobe. Steric's rage onto Rush. He's able to stay alive for quite some time. There's the ultimate wish from High, and Cloud9 holds steady on the stairs of their base. That's a kill onto Bjergsen.
They have
The
Soraka.
The zero out. Control over Dragon, not control, but focus on it. TSM figure we don't have much, but lanes to push and Dragon to grab, so we'll do that to buy time. He does get the heals actually from High, so they're gonna stay. That will not give TSM as much damage as they wanted right away, but this should fall very shortly. Rush is looking for a way to get to the back line, knowing Svenskeren can displace him immediately. He's so hesitant to get a Sonic Wave and a follow-up onto Double Lift. They're gonna lose the inhibitor here without even pressuring back, and that may be it. It's onto Yellowstar. Damage is absolutely huge from Balls and the rest of the team. They are shredding Team Solomid right now. Jensen goes to the back just so he can make sure he has priority targets. That's gonna be a Zanyas for Jensen. The kill going over onto Bjergsen, and now they're gonna finalize a few more. Haunser taking his last breath as Cloud9 finally defends the base. By the steadfast presence, trying to get a lot.
Oh, Rush.
He's got the Guardian Angel. This gives the team time to think. That's actually a lot used on Rush right now, but C9 is not getting the start of the fight that they wanted. Rush very low. The heal comes out, and now TSM looks like they have to turn around a bit. Haunser gets locked down and taken down. Double Lift trying to stand up front. His crits will change this fight. There's another hit from Balls. He comes up huge. The double kill for Sneaky. They could wipe out Team Solomid right here, and they have Baron to get in the base. You have to be kidding me. That's Yellowstar down. That's an ace for Cloud9. No, they can't get Bjergsen. He's made it out, but I don't think he can stop an entire team.
He can stop an entire minion wave,
Yes,
though.
that is a good point, Kobe.
Well, he can delay it a win minion wave at least. But man, that death timer is 40 seconds plus for all the members. Bjergsen versus Rush.
He missed it. Rush. Bjergsen needed to hit that sigil. He's chasing the wrong one. The other one's on the other side. Oh, it's gonna be High. Oh, he's cheering for Rush. Get back to me right now. It's not gonna take him. Bjergsen could go down, and they are able to dance it out. There's the ace for Cloud9.
That 1v2, and that now is going to be game because they found the last member of TSM. They killed the solo mid.
There's only 10 seconds. I don't know if that's game.
It's not going to be enough.
It is not game. After they did hit everything onto Rush, they were already turning around before they got hit by Balls. Another fight now dictated by Cloud9 this time. Remember, it was onto Rush. The hit coming in from Haunser. He goes down. This is not looking good, Kobe. TSM is now on the back end of these fights, completely scared of Cloud9's composition, and C9 is going to use this to their advantage.
The zoning there. Double Lift didn't get to auto attack. He didn't get to stand still. He was on the edge.
There in Double Lift. He's getting too close. As soon as Svenskeren and Yellowstar went in, that was it. Cloud9 have held their breath 46 minutes, waiting for the right fights, waiting to scale, waiting for the right items, and they have found it now. Pushing down mid lane, they will take down Team Solomid.
Never give up, never surrender. Cloud9 hang on and turn it back around.
They will be grabbing a share of second place, somewhere you want to be coming into the end of the split. 20-26, 46 minutes in, Cloud9 take down TSM.
Team by Impulse.
Yeah, there's your dive buddy for knocking against Lissandra, or also a good pick against LeBlanc, for sure.
Yeah. So very interesting, a very aggressive team.
The Rift Herald equalizes that, and it's going to make this turret trade quite easy.
Ooh, the flash pulverizer. Of course, he couldn't headbutt because of the W, so Darshan is running away, but exhausted, and Fear gives up first blood, defending at turret 1. But Pyrian is in range with some spells. Gates killing, but so is Huhi, and there's the stun onto the mid laner. Smithy around the wing, so is Stixay as well. The burst comes across, and a big package comes across, splits the team, and that means Pyrian goes down. Stixay gets the first kill of the game for Counter Logic Gaming. Impulse forced to run. Beautiful stun by Darshan, gets another kill, and in fact, off the screen, someone else dropped, making this 3-for-0, make that 4-for-0. CLG capitalizing. Like
The strong collapse with Huhi from the flank, and a nice heal from Next Smithy when Huhi took aggro, and they clean up 4 kills.
And it was all off of the grab that blue buff just barely in front of the Duskbringer. Now Africa really chasing in towards Mash and Gate. They get the stun into Alistar, only level 4. That is a squishy cow. He goes, and oh my word, he one-shot Matt.
Expecting that level of burst. He just doesn't have enough health. He didn't even use heal.
No heal, no flash user. There's the dive right back in, but 2 kills could be coming through very shortly. Aftermoon dangerously low, but they can't get the damage through. Ooh. And from downtown, Xmithy takes him out. 6 to Ash would have counted on that money for a mid-game build to work.
Pyrion is trying for it, though. Down 5,000 gold, they're going for a fight.
And he goes for 60, who jumps right over the wall, but Proxen gets him for the stun anyway. And there's how the dive is supposed to work for Impulse. Now, can they stay in this fight, or do they have to run? Xmithy goes back in, attack comes through, and that's going to be a hit onto Mash. This Lucian is low, a huge knockup, but here's the follow-through. Strixhead goes in, he picks up 1, and a couple of kills still come back as Proxen has picked off the support in the backside, but Huhi gets another kill for himself, a 2 for 2, but here comes another tackle. Is that going to be a 3rd for CLG? Fang flashes, takes the javelin, Xmithy takes him down, and a 4th kill yet again. CLG crushing another team fight.
Yeah, Team Impulse, they really wanted the... Not going to be something Team Impulse recovers from easily. Xmithy's still just power farming up.
Level 11.
Sold the Dragon. Level 11 in 60 minutes. New record for Xmithy. Taking out the time of it. Now, Proxen could even be in range, but yeah, there's no wards inside the pit, so...
Well done.
Just push up, and when Tip is trying to defend, I'm just waiting for Huhi to chunk someone out.
Push, and now both inhibs being attacked. No defense from Impulse at all. The call is, guys, let's wait. We'll just defend on Nexus turrets or maybe this bottom inhib right here, but they're giving these inhibs away.
Doing the 1-3-1 properly, and they're actually getting 3 inhibitors clean.
There is still no fight in Impulse. They only try to go now after the turret's already gone. A bit of a late call, but they wanted to keep that 3rd inhibitor alive as their ultis were coming back up from cooldowns. However, it doesn't matter. There is the 3rd inhibitor kill, all 3 down already before 25 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't show on the 5,000 gold from this active Baron power play, but this is one of the best things you're ever going to get. They crack all 3 inhibitors during the duration of their first Baron of the game, and they're looking to end on this push without actually killing Impulse. Here's the fight.
Flash in from Gate, and they do pick off Huhi. Finally, a 1-kill pickup, but CLG can now ride super minions and the Baron buff in. Nexus turret number 1 is down. Nexus turret number 2 is down as well. 4 versus 5 inside Impulse's base, and Nexus is taking damage. It will be going down shortly. A nice stun combo from Gate, but there's not enough ultis to follow through. Mash goes down. More kills picked up by CLG. Now 12-4 on the scoreboard. Fang and Proxen are next. There's a couple more kills. Xmithy is unstoppable, 5-0-7, and there's the game. Well into 30 minutes. CLG in 2nd place. Set up the barrel combos. Poppy, one of the best flankers in League of Legends, and Alistar, we all know about him. Happy to be played here in League of Legends, despite the nerfs on his heal cooldown. Dropping it by look at the play right here. Flash Cocoon up on the wings. Phoenix, wow, bursted, and he eased the wrong way. Flash chased by Froggen, and exhaust to make sure the Ignite is on, though Froggen could die. He might just burn to death, and he will, in fact. Phoenix does get the trade kill and gets XP for it. Crucial. Not worth nearly as much gold as you might think, but at least he gets a pad of stats. Nice flash pulverize head, but in, oh my god, Keith under fire, and in fact burns down. Good Ignite, Piglet gets the kill. Big force right away.
Aggressive ganks. Hard and Dardoch are giving each other a lot of counter gank respect thus far.
Up by Matt. Yeah, Keith knowing to respect some of the damage actually makes Matt burn the ulti for casting his own. Piglet wants back in though, thinking, hey, you know we can do the damage. There's a TP flank coming in. Dardoch's there as well. Big ult to try to get him away. And here comes everyone else. Lorlo into the back lines, dives the turret, gets the kill, just like old Poppy can ignore turrets and kill people by herself. Now the ulti comes in from KFO, but there's just no damage to follow up right here. Locked up, nice ulti back by Dardoch, who saved the cooldown. But now Lorlo on the wrong side of the map had to come back through the jungle, gets picked up by Frog and Hard and Co. And it's a 1-for-1. Everyone else walks. And it works beautifully for him, so KFO continues to do quite well. Picks up a 2nd Chain Fest for himself now, which...
KFO goes for initiation soon.
Ezolt misses everything, but here comes a stun in. He pushes in Froggen, but to flash away. Poppy into the front lines as well, but they keep trading. Battles back and forth. Keith is now safe, but look at that damage on a Phoenix. The Sin has been picked off. Dardoch dangerously low as well. The tank line still holds, but Larlo running the back line, throws the buckler, can't get the damage, and actually will not kill off Keith. Echo Fox only
close battle, and I think we're going to be seeing more of that. Big props to Echo Fox for forcing the teleport, absorbing the teleport as well. He's getting extra credit for the Zera portal guys,
they count.
But that's going to be an
Froggen, ooh, that was clutch. He does become immune to knockbacks while using the package. Does get away. Lorlo in the front lines. Dardoch around as well. The knockup goes into Phoenix. Can they force down the Cinder? No, she kites back safely. Meanwhile, Lorlo did kill off Keith. So Marksman missing now for Echo Fox. And now KFO is isolated 5 versus 3 with the rest of this one.
Risky. Froggen can poke with missiles. And Team Liquid is low.
They're really low. You got to be real afraid of this one. A flash body slam comes in. Dardoch gets some damage, but doesn't get anyone into the fight. Froggen dangerously low. Hextrigger pop big. Also almost dead. He's buying some time. Larlo's going to pick up that kill. 3 kills in total now for Team Liquid as a result of all this fighting, but they will not get Baron. Echo Fox will run away while getting chased.
I think the plan the whole time there for Team Liquid was to bait the fight because Dardoch had flash and all up. Lolo's going for the move speed.
Where's the Valkyrie? Has to cast it that way because he's going to get cut off by Alistair. Gets plenty of damage on Lolo thanks to the Valkyrie damage. Matt is still on the way over. Froggen, will he turn it? Nice turn away by Matt. Stays alive. Got the heal on Lolo, get the assist anyway.
But most of them are his biggest block.
This is dangerous. Dragon number 3 for Echo Fox. They will get it, but here comes the re-engage. Goes in for KFO. Not the best target for Lorlo. Matt also injured. I believe he's missing the ultimate, so he goes down right away on Alistair. That is not a tanky cow. And the knock-up on the Phoenix. The flash route for KFO. That's a 2 for 0, and they can continue. KFO is tanky. He wants it. A Dardoch cocoon landed from hard. Piglet on one side, but he's not going to stop this. A great anchor toss by KFO means that's 3 kills off the third Dragon. And now Baron, but they've taken so much damage, they have to walk away and heal up in time to not lose out. Piglet nearly killing him off. Lorlo actually might do so onto KFO. He's got the shields. He puts the portal down. Whoa! Piglet picked off in the backside. Keith and Froggen make that happen. Finding the trade back into KFO, but I'll take 80 care for top laner any time of the week.
Wow, this game got a little bit crazy. I want to see Syndra have been near. They don't want to get into Nautilus offering, so it's really not good poke. And they start the Dragon. This is going to be the fight.
Here's the Dragon Blitz. Lorlo's the one on the front line trying to keep the team back. Dardoch wants this one. Here comes the ulti across. Fissure comes in. There's Matt on the front lines. Great block again by Big. Refusing to let ultis go past him. KFO knocked up. Dropping right back down to the ground. Now Lorlo taking plenty of damage. Matt's ulti is gone. This could be the re-engage Echo Fox swap, but first Lorlo comes in on a KFO. A lot of damage. Out goes the Nautilus, but Dardoch does go down. That kill goes over to Froggen. A second kill for Keith, and they've knocked down the second take on the lineup. It's now only Lorlo who is tanky on the squad. Liquid have to run away just barely. Echo Fox's tanks stay alive, and they will get Dragon number 4 now.
Woo. Blue Ezreal and to Syndra. They win that fight. Now they turn for Baron.
Well, a chunk comes in. Lorlo and Piglet want to stop this attempt. Oh, big damage. Hard gets the spite. And here's the ensuing battle. Piglet dangerously low thanks to KFO, who just sits in the front line, absorbing skill shots. Big stun from Phoenix. More slows come in. KFO gets the shield. And he will still drop down to Phoenix. But a trade back. Keith gets revenge on Lorlo. A 1-for-1. Liquid are just soloing, or doing, I should say, Dragon. The Baron, I keep misspeaking, but this is going to be Baron going down. And look at that, a clean secure. Liquid didn't even know in the team as Liquid are sticking on the Dragon right here. This is the fight to watch for. Baron buff is still on for another minute there. Down to 3,000 health. Hard actually can't find a repel in, and yet again, Dardoch gets the Dragon. The fight comes in afterwards. Matt is low on health. Walk the hip turret, will likely die, but they have to run away. Oh, Hard getting caught up by Lorlo. Look at the damage, and yes, they pick off Elise. They trade back on the mat. It's a 1-for-1. The fight continues now, and it's Lorlo in the top side getting caught out, but Keith is safe to deal damage, as is Froggen, is hitting from the back line. Good flash dodges the anchor toss, but still Lorlo holding up in front. KFO running out of health, stunned against the wall, has to flash to stay alive. Piglet also untouched. A lot of active usages for movement speed.
I can't agree with that, Talisman. By the cooldown reduction is nice, but based on the length of these fights, he needs staying power outside of ultimate. But then
the move speed.
Talisman's in it, and if they can kill Hard, it's worth it.
He's running, he gets stunned up. This is not good for Elise, who does die. The Phoenix combo comes in, the kills picked off. Liquid in a 5 versus 4 on itself. Lorlo in the front lines.
Piglet is pretty low on mana, but if they actually get caught in the teamfight here, Echo Fox could lose the game. They should probably back away.
In the front, will it go on him? The flash combo comes in, and Dardoch, he gets Froggen, and Froggen's gone. They catch back in a minute. Oh no, they got Piglet, and now Dardoch is low, and Keith is still alive. He's doing so much damage. It's a double kill. It's another one picked up. That's everybody from Team Liquid just dropping. Oh my God, Keith is a superhero.
70-second death timers on the other side right there. They thought it was so good when they picked off Froggen, but they forgot about Keith. We talked about his Infinity Edge finish, his Berserker's Greaves to get more damage.
Yep.
And oh my God, he got in the back line, and he is the one who assassinated Piglet and Phoenix after I think KFO set that up with an ultimate. 57 minutes in, without getting 5 dragons, we may finally be seeing the end of this game.
They might just have enough. There's actually 2 Zrout portals up, so those minions can actually tank turrets when they get up towards the Nexus. Echo Fox pushing in. They're going to have the inhibitor at least for sure, and now they've got to get in for the next 20 seconds before the respawn timers come in. Will they be able to kill off the base? KFO tanks the first one. Keith continues to put the damage on. 4 dragons means he does not take as much damage from these turrets. There's turret number 1. The respawn timer is down to 10 seconds. They're getting turret number 2, now the Nexus, and yes, they're going to do it in just under an hour. Echo Fox, 3 wins in a row. They've taken down Liquid.